Shalom, all praises to Yahweh by Shai. Double honors to the apostles and others of the great Millstone. Shalom to the elect by Hakwadash. My name is Yakaba from Plaintables camp. This is Apostle Babylon the Great is mad at Ghana for passing this law. As soon as I seen the title, I knew it was something to do with LGBTQ. Yeah, love first, love always. All right. According to the scriptures, that's a deplorable act. So they have to be against America and other governments that agree with that. Those acts have to be antichrist. Just by definition, they're against the law and the order and the faith of the God of the Bible, which is his name is Yahweh Shai. His father is Yahweh. So let's hear what the apostle has to say.
Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video, Babylon the Great is mad at Ghana because of their anti-G laws. So you see here, I'll give you a couple of precepts as well. You see here, this is a video put up by African Diaspora News Channel. And okay, so this is almost 2 minutes into a almost 4-minute video, right about here, almost in the middle. So it says, and you watch the whole video. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched up to this point. Okay, so this is they officially passed the law. The bill became a law in Ghana's, I guess the equivalent of the U.S. equivalent of Congress, and the president, the heads of government, passed a law saying they're against, happyism or G-ism. Gotta speaking on code in that country. And what was this, a year ago that Kamala Harris had went over there to Africa, mainly Ghana, over the law. She went to other countries other African countries with a paycheck in her hand, a checkbook in her hand. They were ready to give them a lot of money, if they abide by, what America teaches worldwide. And this proves that this is Babylon the Great. Russia is not Babylon the Great. Jerusalem is not Babylon the Great. What else do they say? That Babylon? Oh, Babylon the Great is a state of mind. No, Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon, is a particular country or a particular system. So anyway, it says here, I stopped it at this point, and I decided to say, let me make a video on this. So these are protesters, and I believe this is in Africa. These are protesters protesting the new law against G-ism. So it says South Africa is the only African nation that allows G marriages. It says U.S. not happy with Ghana's new alphabet legislation. Yeah, but this is a separate sovereign country. Why would you? How is it any of your business? Well, it is your business because you're the beacon, the Lucifer. Isaiah chapter 14. The light, the city on the hill, as they say it, the great Lucifer. Lucifer has nothing to do with being evil. Lucifer means to be enlightened, beacon of light. Anyway, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me go into this here. Okay, this is Revelation 17, verse 4. And I'll pull some words out of this. Oh, another thing about America. America is there's a term, a word, and the word is hegemony. And America, they're in a position over, if not all nations, most nations. I call hegemony, the definition of hegemony in simple terms is the bully on the block. So it says here, hegemony, leadership or dominance, especially by one country or social group over others. So that's how we know that this is Babylon the Great, because they're telling other nations what laws to pass or don't pass. So that shows you that there's really no such thing as sovereign nations. A lot of puppet governments. It says hegemony is the political, economic, and military predominance of one state over other states. Hegemony can be regional or global, and normally a country that has power over other countries are considered the bad guy. But you ask American, people, U.S. citizens. I don't know what the difference is between an American person and a U.S. citizen. I don't know if that's different, because the American people is nowhere in law. U.S. citizens are mentioned in law. The definition. So what is the American people? Who are they talking? I'm talking to the American people. Who are the American people? Where's that in law? Define American people. In law. In law. In law. It says hegemony can be regional or global. In this case, it's global. In ancient Greece, hegemony denoted the political military dominance of the hegemon city-state over other city-states. So you see right here, right? This represents America. Good old Uncle Sam. He got that whip. This is the WTO, World Trade Organization, NAFTA, the GATT, all these different what can you call them? A NAFTA is an agreement between certain countries. World Trade Organization is an organization that they have dominance over the world. U.S. demands Ghana to review new alphabet legislation and says it was deeply troubled. It's mad at the fact that you passed this law to lock up, G people. And why is that? Why America? Because America's, we look up the word hegemony, the bullies of the block. Let's go to that again. Hegemony. Here's another one. Look at that. Look at that. Taking over the whole world. It is a great bad guy. This is Babylon the Great. Another good one. Hand me over the data. See what this is all about. Yeah, this is supposed to represent America. You got the slaves feeding them. Yeah, this place is done. Anyway, let me come on back over here. So we know who the devil is. Okay, so now I'm going to read this and I'm going to come back to Revelation 17. It says, so they're against this law. It said, love first, love always, happy rights, all human rights, I am. So you got Jake, well, blacks. You got the rainbow colored flag. It says God's love. Now they're saying that, see, God is with this. The sovereign Lord up above, the one true God, he's with this. God's love is universal with no exclusions. I am. So that means in the kingdom you're going to have alphabet people up in the kingdom. Then you're going to have no alphabet people in the kingdom. It says South Africa is the only African nation that allows happy marriage. Now this guy, somebody help me out. He's like a leader of the people in South Africa. He wears a red, dark skin dude. Somebody help me out. Give me his name. I'm not up on him too much, but he wears the red, that red, what do you call that? That hat. He wears that hat, and the people that are behind him, and you know what red represents, right? And they're saying that he's like the next, he's like the South African Malcolm X or whatever, Martin Luther King, MLK. And I put a comment on one of the brothers. I'm not going to tell you his name. It's not important at this time. You know him. You watch his videos. Actually, Yakanan out of England. And he was doing a speech. That video had the guy, I forget the guy's name. And I said something. That guy's, he's with happy people. He's with happy people. He's with, so just based upon that, we know that dude, we know his, we know his track record. Okay? Let's just say that. So now, let me come back over here. All right, let me see. Okay, so we're going to bring out some words and I'm going to close. But this, look, you can't use this scripture as a precept or to partner up with Revelation 13 and 16. It's two different things. Because although Ghana does not accept alphabet people, they're going to accept the micro C-hip. Accepting the micro C-hip is not exactly immoral, meaning abominable, but it's going against the Most High. So I'm going to read this and I'm going to close. I'm going to pull out some words and I'm going to close, all right? It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and a scarlet color, decked with golden precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup. The golden cup represents her ways of life. Part of it is, big part of it is the alphabet stuff. In her hand, full of abomination. Pull up the word abominations. And now one of the words for abomination is abhor. You got certain Israelites or certain people that say it says abhor not an Edomite. Now we're going to look up the word abhor.
We go to what the apostle was saying a few minutes ago. All right, because they're not about the scriptures. When the people that agree with that community, they're not about the Bible. They believe that you're free from any law or order. What the Bible clearly says, that 1 John 3 and 4, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. And ye know that he was manifest to take away your sins, and in him is no sin. All right, we go to see, sin any longer. I think it's in Romans. It says the power forbid. How shall we that are dead to sins live any longer therein? What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? Let's look up any longer. At T, still of time. May to continue at the present. Negatives. Farther. Whereas now a different state of things exists or has begun to exist. All right, of time, still, yet. More, farther, increase, decree. Yeah, so we're not supposed to be engaging in that type of activity. But according to the Christian church, according to the American government, these things are okay. The scriptures, that's clearly against the scriptures, and you're an antichrist, which means you're against the law, order, the faith, the judgments of the God of the Bible, Yahweh Shai, and his father Yahweh.
That's Deuteronomy, I think it's 23:7. Abomination and filthiness of a fornication. What does it mean by the filthiness, and what does it mean by fornication and an abomination? So right here, abomination, filthiness, and fornication has absolutely nothing to do with Revelation 13 and 16. And the woman, we know who the woman is. It was arrayed in purple, which represents royalty, scarlet color, royalty decked with gold. The cup represents her blessings. So let's pull out some words, like I said. So abominations, which is in the Greek.
Strong's G 946. Bedelugma. Bedelugma.
Bedelugma. It says a foul thing, a detestable thing. A foul thing, a detestable thing. Let's go to the root. To render foul, to cause to be abhorred. This is what I wanted to. So it says, abhor not a Edomite. Abhor not a Edomite means when your wife is on a period, you abhor her for 7 days. You stay away from her. So the Most High is saying, no, you can be around the Edomite. You can do trade with the Edomites, or you can deal with the Edomites. That's why Jacob kissed Esau on the neck and had his sons kiss him on the neck, because they didn't abhor him. He was a clean leper. That's what that means. So now let's come back over here.
Looking up sin, they think they can get around like the scriptures. The scriptures clearly tell you in the laws, and it tells you in the Gospels and the writings of the apostles that we're not supposed to be in sin. We got haramatia, which means a mistake, miss the mark, to err, be mistaken, to miss or wander from the path of uprightness and honor, to do or go wrong, to wander from the law of God, to violate God's law, sin. There you go. So they're making up things that are not in the scriptures. You're not supposed to be, in love with the same gender, according to what the scriptures say. It's clear. There's no thing that says that you get the same amount of love if you're that way. It's not in the scriptures. It's a complete opposite. All right. So I would net there the apostles right on the mark. All right. So if you in that lifestyle, you missed the mark. All right. His breakdown is right on the mark. All right. So I hope you edified. Shalom.